Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Rigathi Gachagua is the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. Imagine, like, as of now, when William Ruto is not in this country, that means Gachagua is in charge. So if anything happened to the president now, it means Gachagua will be the President of the Republic of Kenya. But if you listen to Rigathi Gachagua, you get lost. If you might not even imagine if you're listening to the Deputy President or just someone from Mount Kenya region. And there is something Donald Kipkorir is saying about Rigathi Gachagua, which caught my attention to go even and listen to the latest remarks from Rigathi Gachagua. This is what Donald Kipkorir said. When will the Deputy President realize elections are over? He is the Deputy President for all Kenyans, regardless of tribe. Why is he preaching every day he is in government to make sure Mount Kenya tribes get appointments? Who will speak on behalf of other tribes and races? That was Donald Kipkorir. But this is what Rigathi Gachagua said. When we, Mount Kenya people, were forming coalition with Ruto, we told him we will give you all the votes, but when you win, you give us jobs and government positions. He must favor the Mount Kenya people as they are the ones who made him the president. He has given us more cabinet and principal secretaries, but still more is coming. In the remaining government positions, we will be having a Muchiri, Njoroge, Kamau, Njeri, and so forth. Huyo ni Rigathi Gachagua.
Mimi na William Ruto president wetu, hakuna kitu tuliandikania na yeye. Mimi nilimwamini na akatuamini. Tukamwambia rais wetu, wewe tulia, hakuna kitu tutaandikania na wewe. Wewe ni mtu mzuri na ni Mkristo na ni muungwana. Tutakupatia kura yote ya Mount Kenya. Na wewe ukipita, utupatie vyeo, utufanyie kazi. President William Ruto hatukuandikania. Ametuita, akasema Nyandarua, nilisema nitampatia waziri. Munipatie majina 10. Tukampatia. Akaangalia hiyo watu 10, akaona anayofaa zaidi ni huyu mtoto wetu Rebecca Meano. Ni muungwana si muungwana? Ni muungwana si muungwana? Amefika hapa Nyandarua, amesema kwa sababu Nyandarua iko na shida mingi ya barabara, ametupatia Engineer Mwaura kama permanent principal secretary wa barabara. Na alimwambia aramwirire hari atwe wa Johi, we Engineer Mwaura uikare ta Jesu ajiriye Jerusalem. Jesu najiriye Jerusalem. Kwa buori, huyu rais wetu ni muungwana. Ametupatia principal secretary mpaka amepelekwa kotini ati anapendelea watu ya Mount Kenya. Atakosa kutupendelea namna gani na sisi tumemchagua? Kwani iko makosa amefanya? Iko makosa amefanya? Minister chungu nzima, principal secretary chungu nzima. Na bado maundu mangĩ maroka kĩambĩrĩria gwacĩkĩ mũkũigua mahoro Njeri, Wahĩto, Kamau, Ndiang'ui, Muchiri, kwani mahĩtia marĩkũ? Tatigane mũrĩigua igĩtangathwo, kaigua ciatangathwo rĩtwa rĩa mbere Kamau, rĩkahĩtũkĩrwo rĩa kerĩ rĩa gatatũ Njeri, rĩa kana rĩa gatano Ndiang'ui, rĩa gatandatũ rĩa mũgwanja Wahĩto.
Now we are continuing with this Punchline discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you're not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. Returning subscribers, thank you so much, and to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, and back to this discussion. Now, we all know the behavior of Rigathi Gachagua, but I have two questions to ask the Deputy President. The first question is all about representation. Representation in terms of governing our taxpayers' money. When he talk about Mount Kenya region getting more position in the government than any other area, and yes, it is true. This government, half of it, the cabinet, and even principal secretaries, half of it is Mount Kenya and Rift Valley. The rest is left to be divided among other tribes in this country. In fact, even this two tribe has more than half. Ruto has been silent, but Gachagua is exposing what most of us are already aware of. This bragging is very wrong. The main questions Kenyans are asking as of now, if Ruto government, together with Gachagua, they want to come and collect resources in Nyanza region, who is representing Nyanza people to oversight how that resources is being used? You come to Western region and collect taxes. And then the question is, who is sitting to oversight resources collected from Western region in this government? Because the truth of the matter is that as I give my tax, I need to be represented by someone from my own area also to oversight what I'm giving. Not me from Western giving my tax and then someone else from Mount Kenya or Rift Valley is coming to oversight that taxes, to tell where it should go, how it should work. Such things are the ones pushing some Kenyans in this country to think about issues to do with secession, representation. Okay? Umekuja kwetu, umetoa ushuru kwangu. Kwa nini kusikiwa na mtu kutoka kwangu in my own region to sit down and be among the people deciding on what that money should do? If Gachagua is not careful with the kind of sentiment he's giving now and in the near future, I think he's going to cause more injury to William Samoei Ruto's government than what he thought. Because now these are the questions people are asking. Equitability in the distribution of resources now. Because if I'm not represented, it means those who are sitting there to decide where these resources will go, definitely. The same way they are saying that we voted for Ruto, so he gave us positions. Again, they will say they need more project in their area because they voted for William Samoei Ruto than other areas. The question is, kwani nyinyi peke yenu ndio mnajua kutoa ushuru? Ama ushuru yenye imetoka ushuru yenye imekusanywa imetoka kwenyu peke yenu ndio sasa nyinyi mpate maendeleo na watu wengine wasipate? I'm asking these questions because the man who is talking is the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya according to the Kenyan Constitution. A man who should speak for all. Because when he speaks, he should be asking himself, who will speak for the Maasai community? He should be asking himself a question. Who will speak for the Kamba? Who is speaking for the Luo? Who is speaking for the Kisi, Luya, Turkana, Mijikenda? Name them all. What Gachagua forgets is that the day he was elected, kama kweli alipigiwa kura, hata kama ni Chebukati alimpea, to be the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, he was supposed to forget about regional politics and focus on the national politics. The regional politics was supposed to be left in the hands of people like Kimani Ichung'wah, Ndindi Nyoro, those ones. Not even any cabinet secretary should be speaking on behalf of their area. This is one of the dangerous grounds that Gachagua is walking into. He's leading Ruto into a wrong direction. And you see, he openly says that Even in the remaining positions, you will be hearing those names is mentioning the names from Mount Kenya region, names associated with the people of Mount Kenya region. So it's telling you and me that we have nothing to do but anticipate for more positions going to Mount Kenya region. So what Gachagua is telling Kenyans is that positions in the government will be distributed according to how you vote, which is very wrong perspective and perception in this country. When someone forms the government, he has to consider what is the face of this country. When you want to give project, you have to consider, is it equivalent to the resources you are collecting from these people? Or you want to collect taxes in Nyanza, then take development to Rift Valley. You collect taxes from Western, you take development to Mount Kenya. You collect taxes from Coast Region and all those other areas, and then you take to those areas where you got votes. That is what Gachagua is telling us. We are lost. We have a wrong person in the office. I thought even after Gachagua has assumed this office, he will at least carry the face of Kenya, but not the face of Mount Kenya. I am certain that even most of the people from Mount Kenya region are not happy to listen to such sentiments coming from Gachagua. Because now, Gachagua is really exposing them also. He will make them also vulnerable in this country, whereby every place people will see people from Mount Kenya region, they will view them as people who are taking advantage of their own taxes. So he's even exposing his own people. We are lost. We knew this is what these people are going to do, and during campaign we said so many things. We checked on the first formation of government, what Ruto could do. And Gachagua is here also for a continuation of what we have had in the past. Just imagine, in 2032, you will have Gachagua on ballot seeking to be your president. But listen to him as of now. Then tell me where we are heading as a country.